Lux presents Hollywood. It's one of the most beloved folk tales of all time, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Walt Disney made it into one of the greatest pictures of all time, and tonight, for young and old, we bring it to the Lux Radio Theater. The charming story, the delightful music you saw and heard on the screen, aiding in tonight's production and our guest of honor is Walt Disney himself. Conducting our music will be Louis Silvers. Our host will step in before the curtain in just a moment, but before she does, a word about the group that brings you this program, Performing the Classics. Performing the Classics is a drama group committed to bringing classic stories to life on the stage. Later on in this presentation, we'll get a sneak peek into their next exciting production. And now, your host and producer, ladies and gentlemen.
Christmas greetings from Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. 1 year ago, almost to the day, Walter Elias Disney was here in the Lux Radio Theater telling us about a picture he just completed called Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It was the first feature-length animated picture ever created. Into it had gone 3 years of work, of hope and daring, over 2.5 million drawings, and the services of more than 500 artists. It was therefore a rather nervous Mr. Disney who spoke to us that night. If we had tied bells on his knees, he could easily have doubled for Santa Claus' sleigh. It wasn't Mike fright, though, that attacked Mr. Disney. It was premiere fright. For on the night following his Lux broadcast, he was giving the world its first glimpse into animated fairyland. In the tiny hands of a little lady named Snow White lay the reputation and the future of Walt Disney. How this picture was received is history. It brought laughter and tears from the children and grown-ups of every nation. Praise came from the pulpit, from statesmen, from the press, to this unassuming man, whom even his switchboard operator calls Walt. Harvard and Yale gave him honorary degrees, and the world its thanks, for to all of us he recalled our childhood. We couldn't have chosen a more popular play for Christmas than Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, nor a more appropriate guest than Walt Disney. Later on we'll hear from him. Now, we hear his masterpiece. Let's dim the lights a little. Let's sit down and shut our eyes, forget the world, and just imagine as our curtain rises and the Lux Radio Theater presents Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. In a far-off world long, long ago, a kingdom built on a mountain high lifted its turrets flecked with gold into a sapphire sky. Land of enchantment this domain, but ruled by a queen, black-hearted, vain, jealous of her beauty and fearful lest there be another in her realm to prove more beautiful than she. Each evening in a secret hall, she would talk to the magic mirror on the wall.
Mirror, mirror, come, I wish to speak to thee.
What wouldst thou know, my queen?
Magic mirror on the wall, who is the fairest one of all?
Famed in thy beauty, majesty, but hold, a lovely maid I see. Rags cannot hide her gentle face. Alas, she is more fair than thee.
Alas for her, reveal her name.
Lips as red as the rose, hair as black as ebony, skin as white as snow.
Snow White.
Your own stepdaughter and the princess of this realm.
Where is this fair one now?
In her tattered clothes by the wishing well, she sings with the voice of a silver bell.
I know a secret, promise not to tell. We are standing by a wishing well. We go wishing to the well, it's all you have to do. And if you hear it echoing, your wish will soon come true. I'm wishing for the one I love to find me today. I'm hoping
enlighten you.
Who are you?
I am the prince of another land. I've ridden far, hoping for the day when I find one as fair as you.
Oh,
Please don't run away.
Now that I've found you, here's what I have to say. One song, I have but one song. One song, only for you. One heart, tenderly beating, ever entreating, constant and true. One love that has possessed me. One love thrilling me through. One song my heart keeps singing of one love only for you.
You understand my wishes in this matter, Master Huntsman.
I do, Your Majesty.
Tomorrow, as the shadows fall at dusk, take her far into the forest. Find some secluded glade where she can pick wildflowers.
Yes, Your Majesty.
And there, my faithful huntsman, you will kill her.
Kill her? Your Majesty, the little princess?
Silence! You know the penalty if you fail.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Kill her or die yourself. And to prove that you have done your part, bring back this casket, huntsman, and in it Snow White's heart.
there, Master Huntsman. I think we have enough wildflowers now, don't you? Enough for a long time.
Perhaps forever.
Oh, what a lovely place this is. So quiet and peaceful. But I think we'd better leave now. It's growing late, Master Huntsman. See how the shadows fall, long and slender? Master Huntsman, why do you stare at me like that? What's wrong?
Come here.
But I don't...
Here, look. All around this place you love. That look will be your last. I can't do it. Forgive me, I beg you, Your Highness. Forgive me.
Why, I don't understand.
She's mad, jealous of you. She'll stop at nothing.
But who?
The Queen.
The Queen?
You must run away, child, far away. Run and hide and never come back. Hide in their woods. Anywhere, but go.
Huntsman! Master Huntsman! Where are you? Where are you? I'm afraid. There are eyes in the dark. Green eyes staring at me. Long arms tearing at me. Monstrous shapes and mouths agape. They're coming closer. Closer! Help! 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 Oh, were these the shapes that frightened me? Why, you're nothing but little birds. And a tiny deer. And squirrels and chipmunks. Why, you're nothing to fear. Oh, I'm so ashamed of the fuss I've made. But now that the sun's up, I'm not afraid. Will you forgive me? Oh, thank you, but you see, I'm all alone, and I've no place to go. Do you think that you could help me? If only I had a place to live. You don't know where such a place would be. Oh, no, I couldn't live in a tree. know of a house. Yes, a house. You do? Will you show me where it is? Yes, I'm ready now. Oh. Oh, it's a lovely house. Just like a doll's house. Shall we go inside? Oh, it's dark inside. Guess there's no one home. Hello? May I come in? Oh, what a cute little chair. That's right. 7 little chairs. Must be 7 little children. And from the look of this table, 7 untidy little children. Look at what? Oh, a pickaxe. A stocking, too. And in the fireplace, a shoe. And just look at that fireplace. Why, it is covered with dust. And look, cobwebs everywhere. My. What a pile of dirty dishes. And just look at that broom. Why, they've never swept this room. You'd think their mother would... Oh, maybe they have no mother. And they're orphans. Oh, that's too bad. I know. We'll clean the house and surprise them. Then maybe they'll let me stay.
Just whistle while you ride, and cheerfully together we can tidy up the place. So hum a merry tune. It won't take long when there's a song to help you set the pace. And as you sweep the room, imagine that the pool is someone that you love. Soon you'll find you're dancing to the tune. So whistle while you ride. Won't that hide a time will fly to whistle while you work?
Oh, thank you. You sang beautifully. But I'm still wondering about the 7 little children who live here. They're not children. Well, what are they? What? 7 little men? Well, where are the 7 little men? Away? At work? In a mine? Well, what do they do in the mine?
Dig in the mine the whole day through. Dig is what we like to do. No trick to get rich quick. Dig with a shovel or pick in the mine. In the mine. In the mine. In the mine. Where a million diamonds shine. Dig somewhere we want to lie. We dig up everything inside. We dig up diamonds by the score. 1,000 rubies, sometimes more, but we don't know what we're digging for. We dig. Hi-ho, it's home from where we go. Hi-ho, it's home from where we go. Hi-ho.
Wait, men, stop. Look at our house. Lights lit.
Jiminy crickets! The door's open too!
And the chimney smoking.
Something's in there.
Maybe a ghost.
Or a goblin.
A demon.
Or a dragon.
What's that?
What's that?
What's that?
It's all right, man.
Well, what is it?
Dopey's knees knocking together. Dopey, quit that. Do you hear? Quit it. Yeah,
Do you suppose there really is a dragon in the house?
mark my words, there's trouble a brewing.
Man,
That's a bad sign.
What
what
do
would
we do?
we do? Let's sneak up on it.
Yes, we'll sneak up. Sneak up. Come on, men. Follow me.
Toby, quit that, will ya?
Now, careful, men. Search every hook and grave. Search everywhere. Shh, quiet. Look, the floor. It's been swept.
Chair's been dusted.
And our window has been washed.
Gosh, our cobweb's missing.
Why? The whole place is clean.
Heh, there's dirty work afoot.
The sink's empty. Hey, someone stole our dishes.
They ain't stole. They're hid in the cupboard.
My cup's been washed. Sugar's gone.
Something's cooking. Good. Smells good. Oh, look.
Here, don't touch it, you fools. It might be poison. See? Witch's brew.
Look what's happened to our table.
Flowers. There's flowers on the table.
Huh?
Look, goldenrod. Look, Sneezy, goldenrod.
Oh, don't take them away. My nose, me hay fever. You know I can't stand goldenrod. I can't. You gotta. Huh?
Oh, you don't. You crazy fool. Fine time you picked to sneeze.
Well, I can't help it. I can't tell when you gotta, and I gotta, can't stop.
Quiet, you fool. You wanna get us all killed?
What's that?
That's it.
It sounded close.
It's in this room right now.
It's up there.
Yeah, upstairs in the bedroom.
One of us has got to go down, chase it up, or down. Well, who's it gonna be? I'm asking for volunteers, men. Happy? What about you? Bashful? Sleepy? Grumpy? Sneezy?
With my hay fever? No.
So you won't go, eh? Well, that leaves. Here, Dopey. Take this lantern. Don't be nervous. Don't be afraid. Go on now. Up the stairs. The stairs. We're right behind you.
Yeah, we're right behind you.
Open the door, Dopey.
Go on. Open the door and stop shaking like that.
Now look. Over there.
Jimmy Crickets.
Gosh,
Gee, what a monster!
It's asleep.
over 3 beds.
Let's kill it before it wakes up.
Which end do we kill?
Shh. I'll take a good look at it.
What is it?
What? It's a girl.
A girl? She mighty pretty.
She's beautiful, just like an angel.
Angel, heh? She's a female, and all females is poison. They're full of wicked wiles.
What are wicked wiles?
I don't know, but I'm agin 'em.
Shh. Not so loud. You'll wake her up.
Oh, let her wake up. She don't belong here nohow.
Oh, dear.
Look out, she's moving.
She's waking up.
I wonder
What do we do?
if
Hide.
they're home yet. Oh,
Too late.
Oh, gosh.
why, you're the little man. How do you do? I said, how do you do?
How do you can do what?
Oh, you can talk. I'm so glad. Now, don't tell me who you are. Let me guess.
You don't know us.
Oh, but I know your names. I saw them written on your beds. Now, let me see. That little man over there, your dog.
Why? Yeah, that's true.
And you're bashful.
Oh, gosh.
And you're sleepy.
How'd you guess?
And you,
Uh,
you're sneezy.
achoo!
Oh, yes, and you must be.
Happy, ma'am. That's me. And this is Dopey. He don't talk none.
You mean he can't talk?
He don't know. He never tried.
Oh, that's too bad. But what's that bell around his neck?
Oh, that's a cowbell. We just put that there in case he ever gets lost. Show her what you glue or goo. Show her what you do when you get lost, Dopey. No. The bell. The bell. That's right. See, he rings the cowbell.
Oh, isn't that cute?
Heh, cute. Tain't cute at all.
Why, yes it is.
I say it tain't.
Oh, you must be grumpy.
Oh yeah, that's who he is, all right.
We know who we are. Ask her who she is and what she's a doing here.
Yeah. What are you and who are you doing? What are you and who are you, my dear?
Oh, how silly of me. I'm Snow White.
Snow what?
The princess?
Yes.
Well, my dear princess, we're honored. Yes, we're
Man is hornets.
mad as hornets. No, we're not. We're as bad as hornets. No, as bad as. What was I saying?
Nothing. Just stand there sputtering like a doodle bug.
Who's butting like a spoodle bug?
Shut up and tell her to get out.
Oh, please don't send me away. If you do, she'll kill me.
Kill ya? Who will?
Yeah, who'll kill you?
My stepmother, the queen.
The queen?
She's wicked.
She's bad.
She mighty mean.
She's an old witch. I'm older than you. If the queen finds her here, she'll swoop down and wreak her vengeance on us.
Oh, but she doesn't know where I am.
She don't, huh?
No.
She knows everything. She's full of black magic. She can even make herself invisible. She might be in this room right now.
Oh, my goodness.
Stop that. Stop it, Dopey. She finds her here. We're lost.
Lost?
Not you, Dopey. All of us.
Oh, but she'll never find me here. And if you let me stay, I'll keep house and for you. I'll wash and sew and sweep and cook.
Cook? You can?
Yes.
Can you make
Apple dumplings.
Oh, yes. Crapple dumplings.
Yes, and plum pudding and gooseberry pie.
Oh, gooseberry pie! Hooray! She's safe!
Wait a minute, you crazy fools. You're gonna lose your heads over a gooseberry pie? I say she goes.
I say she stays.
I say she goes.
I say she don't.
She does.
She don't.
She will.
She won't.
Does.
Don't.
Does.
Don't.
Does.
Don't.
I am pot-bellied old hop-toad.
Who's a belly punch old flop load of chili to flop.
You're a flop-belled toad. Oh, no, you got me doing it.
I say she stays.
I'd like someone to twist your nose for you.
Twist my nose while you would. Ow! Let go of my nose. Let go. Ah!
Oh, stop. Please stop. Don't let me break up your happy home. I'll go.
Good riddance.
I'm not afraid of the dark at night and the goblins.
The goblins?
Think of the ghosts.
The demons.
And the spooks.
Yes.
Dragons. Yeah, but think of our gooseberry pie.
Yeah, or gooseberry pie.
It'll taste mighty good.
Raisins in the crust.
Can't eat till you burst.
Well, all right. We'll let her stay. But, we just till we get that pie.
Hooray!
Really? In the middle of Snow White? It was just getting good. Hello, this is Kit. Who's this?
It's Alice. I have big news.
Oh,
I'm getting married, and I want you to be my maid of honor.
that's nice. Have you been listening to the Snow White production from Performing the Classics?
I'm sorry, did you hear what I just said? I'm getting married. Will you be my maid of honor?
Well, what date?
March 27th through the 30th.
Those are the dates for Performing the Classics production of Cinderella. I'm so excited for it. It's not something that happens every day, you know.
Yes, believe me, I know.
It's an original script that has never before seen the stage. It's their biggest cast yet. It's not something to miss.
Kit!
A once-in-a-lifetime experience. The costumes, the sets, magic and dancing.
Kit!
Alice, you should come.
I'm getting married!
You're right. Alice, I'm afraid I have a scheduling conflict and will not be able to make it. Have a lovely wedding. That was odd. Oh well, back to Snow White.
Don't risk letting other commitments get in the way of performing the classic Cinderella. Put it on your calendar today, from March 27th through 30th. It's not something worth missing.
In our far-off world, long, long ago, our Princess Fair, with skin like snow, was taken in as cook by the 7 little men, by Happy, and Bashful, and Sleepy, and Doc, and Sneezy, and Grumpy,
What about it?
and Dopey. She was taken in as cook in the house in the glen, and we hope she'll be happy with the 7 little men. We hope she'll be happy, as a young girl should, with 7 little men so kind and good, with Happy, and Bashful, and Sleepy, and Doc, and Sneezy, and Grumpy, and Dopey. Knock on wood. It's supper time now in the cottage, and as softly as they're able, the 7 dwarfs, with gentle grace, all tiptoe to the table.
Oh, just a minute, please. Supper's not quite ready yet. You'll just have time to wash.
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 Heh, I knew there was a catch to it.
Why wash?
What for? We're not going anywhere.
Tain't a new year.
Oh, perhaps you have washed.
Oh, perhaps. Yes, perhaps we have.
When?
When you said when? Last week, month, year, why, recently.
Yes,
recently.
Oh, recently. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Why, Doc, I'm surprised. Come on, Bashful. Let's see yours. Oh, that will never do. And Dopey? My. This is worse than I thought. Now, all of you run right outside and wash yourselves. And don't forget, behind the ears and under the beard, and comb your hair nice and neat. Go on now, or you'll not get a bite to eat.
This is cold. I don't want to do it.
I guess we gotta do it, man. Stand around the tub. We all gotta wash.
Women.
Courage, men. Courage. Don't be nervous.
Man, it's wet.
Bert, it's cold, too.
We ain't gonna do it, are we?
It'll please the princess.
I say we take a vote.
All right, we'll take a go. A go. All in favor, sir? Her say aye, or say, say aye.
Aye.
Eh? What about Dopey?
He don't count.
Does too.
Listen, Dopey. If you're ever pleasing the princess, ring your bell once. If you're not in favor, ring it twice. Understand?
He understands. 1 ring for yes and 2 for no. Eh, Dopey?
Well, which is it?
Told you he didn't count.
I think we ought to watch anyhow.
Me too.
Yeah.
Her wiles are beginning to work. But I'm warning you. You give an inch and they'll walk all over you.
No, don't listen to that old warthog. Come on, Mel.
How hard do you scrub?
Will our whiskers shrink?
Do you get in the tub?
No. Don't get excited. Here we go. Men, I vote that the best supper I ever had.
Me too, Doc.
Me too.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you liked it.
I can still taste that pie. Gosh, I'm full. Right up to here.
Eh?
What's that, Grumpy?
I said, huh?
And your plate's clean.
Like I ate something after working all day.
What do you say we go to bed?
Not yet.
Gosh, no. It ain't bedtime yet. I'm all set for band your ears. How about a song?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Go on, Happy.
I like to dance and tap my feet, but they don't keep in rhythm. You see, I washed them both today, and I can't do nothing with them.
Sneezy's next.
I ain't got no store for this. Huh?
Okay, now Bashful. Go ahead, Bashful.
Oh gosh. I chased a polecat up a tree way out upon a limb, and when he got the best of me, I got the worst of him.
Oh, that was fun.
Now you do something.
Well, what shall I do?
Tell us a story.
Yes.
Tell us a story.
A true story.
A love story.
Once there was a princess,
Was the princess you?
and she fell in love.
Was it hard to do?
It was very easy. Anyone could see that the prince was charming, the only one for me.
Was he strong and handsome? Was he big and tall?
There's nobody like him anywhere at all.
Did he say he loved you? Did he steal a kiss?
He was so romantic, I could not resist. Someday my prince will come. Someday we'll meet again. Love me till his close we'll go. To be happy forever. Oh, thank you.
Listen, it's 12 o'clock, men. Time for bed.
Oh my, yes. Good night. Good night, everybody. Pleasant dreams.
Pleasant dreams, princess.
"'Tis midnight. Mirror, mirror, come. I wish to speak to thee."
What wouldst thou know, my queen?
"Magic mirror on the wall, who now is the fairest one of all?"
Over the 7 jeweled hills, beyond the 7th fall, in the cottage of the 7 dwarfs, lies Snow White, the fairest of all.
"Snow White lies dead in the forest. The huntsman has brought me proof. Behold her heart."
The heart of a pig you hold in your hand. Snow White still lives, the fairest in the land.
"The heart of a pig! Then I've been tricked!" "The heart of a pig, the blundering fool. I'll go myself to the dwarf's cottage in a disguise so complete no one will ever suspect. I'll transform my beauty into ugliness, change my queenly raiment to a peddler's cloak, mummy dust to make me old, to shroud my clothes the black of night, to age my voice an old hag's cackle. Ah! To whiten my hair a scream of fright. Ah! A blast of wind to fan my hate. A thunderbolt to mix it well. Now begin thy magic spell. Look, my hands, my voice.
My voice! Ah! A perfect disguise! And now a special sort of death for one so fair. What shall it be? Ah, the poisoned apple, sleeping death. One taste of the poisoned apple, and the victim's eyes will close forever in the sleeping death. Ah! But wait, there might be an antidote. Nothing must be overlooked. My book of drugs. Ah, here it is. The victim of the sleeping death can be revived only by love's first kiss. Love's first kiss. No fear of that. The dwarves will think she's dead. She'll be buried alive. Buried alive.
Thank you for saving me from the jealous queen. And bless the 7 little men who've been so good to me. And make my dreams come true. Amen. Oh, yes. And please make Grumpy like me. He really isn't grumpy. He's a dear. And if he likes me, I can stay. I'll be so safe and happy here. Amen.
Pause for station identification. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System. Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs have ended the second act of their adventures. They're not going away, though. They'll be here again in a very little while to continue telling you their story. This will be Act 3.
It's now my happy privilege to bring to the microphone one of the truly great men of the motion picture industry. Our distinguished guest is so well known that even to mention his name is utterly superfluous, like a gilding the lily.
Well, thanks.
Therefore, I will not mention his name.
Huh?
Indeed, our guest is so modest and publicity shy that the mere mention of his forthcoming productions would send a shudder down his spine.
Huh?
Therefore, I'll refrain from any mention of them.
Not even one?
Instead, I'll let him interview me about my work.
I must say, this is rather unexpected.
Oh, go on. Just ask me one little question about Union Pacific.
What for? I'd know all about it.
Now, Mr. Disney... Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is Walt Disney. Mr. Disney is now at work on his next feature.
And the title is Pinocchio.
Yes, and now that you...
And I have another name, Bambi.
Bambi, yes, and now that you...
And then another, Alice in Wonderland, coming after that.
Yes. Now, if you'll please let me say just...
Well, seeing how tremendous your pictures are, if I had to make Snow White over again, I'd have 7,000, and they would all be giant ones. Then he'd be taller than the rest. And instead of blizzards following the old witch, I'd have bombing planes. And for a climax, the Wicked Queen sells Snow White a poisonous fruit stand. I think I'll do it.
You're all wrong, Walt. What people want is more fantasy, sweetness, whimsy, or just call it more Snow White. Why, think what I could do with Union Pacific if I had the Disney touch. My hero could be a steam engine, a prince in disguise. One day, as he was passing the roundhouse, he heard a sweet voice singing, and looking over the garden wall, he saw a beautiful coal car. And though she was a shabby coal car, she was really a princess. Her name was Snow White.
If you do, I'll sue you.
They fall in love and ride off into the great western terrain and
live happily ever after.
Well, that is kind of the idea, isn't it? But let's get serious, Walt. In making your pictures, do you follow any ironclad rules?
Just one. Never do anything that somebody else can do better. That's why we ordinarily step aside stories that can be done successfully in a live action instead of animated action.
What about the future, as the art of animating human figures develops?
We'll never do Hamlet.
Want to bet?
Well, to be honest, our medium is so young and so unexplored and so fascinating that we have to guard against daydreaming. We have too many immediate problems, and I think my most immediate problem is to let you get back to the play.
Well, then sit down, Walt, but don't go away.
Thanks, Mr. Noel.
We'll be calling on you a little later. Once again, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Through black of night, the jealous queen, her deadly charm devised, flies toward the cottage in the glen as a witch disguised. In fiendish glee she swears with every breath, the poisoned apple shall be Snow White's death. It's morning. At the doorway of the cottage in the glen stand Snow White and the seven little men. Eagerly they wait their turn in line, because they know each one will get a kiss as off to work they go.
Now don't forget, my dear.
Forget what?
The old queen's sly one. She's full of witchcraft. So beware of strangers.
Don't worry, Doc. I will. And I'll have dinner all ready for you when you get back. Now, here's your kiss.
Uh-oh, yeah. Come on, man. Let's go.
And now you, Bashful.
Now, be awful careful, because if anything should ever happen to you, why...
Oh, goodbye, Bashful.
Oh, good gosh.
Oh, don't be. Of course there's a kiss for you.
Now, remember, Princess, be sure to watch, be sure to out.
I'll be very careful. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Princess.
Now, who's next? Oh, don't be. Didn't I just say goodbye to you? Well, all right, but it's the very last one. Goodbye, Sleepy. Goodbye, Happy. And goodbye... Oh, Grumpy.
Now I'm warning you. Don't don't let nobody or nothing in the house.
Why, Grumpy, you do care.
Well, what if I do?
Oh, Grumpy, here.
Oh, good boy.
Goodbye.
Good boy.
Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.
See you later.
Goodbye. Why, don't be. What do you mean by...
Someday my prince will come. Someday we'll meet again.
Who is it? Who is it? Just a minute. Oh.
Good day, my pet. All alone?
Why, yes I am, but...
The little men are not here.
No, they're not.
Making pies?
Yes, gooseberry pie.
It's apple pies that make the men's mouths water. Pies made from apples, like this one.
Oh, it does look delicious.
Yes, but wait till you taste it, dearie. Like to try it? Go on, have a bite.
What did you say, birds? But why shouldn't I eat it? Because why?
Go away, you pesky birds. Go away, do you hear?
Oh, don't hit them, please. What did you say, bird?
What was it? What do they say?
I don't know. Something about telling the little men.
Oh, the little men. Oh, the little men. Oh, my heart. Let me come in and sit down.
Oh, why, of course.
Thank you, my pet. And now, because you've been so good to poor old Granny, I'll share a secret with you. This is no ordinary apple. It's a magic wishing apple.
A wishing apple?
Yes. One bite, and all your dreams will come true.
Really?
Yes. Now, make a wish and take a bite.
Oh, that's awfully nice, but... Oh, there's a storm coming up. I better close the window.
No air. Oh, there's plenty of time, my dear. Now, here's the apple, the wishing apple. There must be something your little heart desires. Perhaps there's someone you love.
Well, there is someone.
I thought so. Old Granny knows a young girl's heart. Now, take the apple, dearie, and make a wish.
I wish...
That's it. Go on.
I wish for my prince to come for me. I wish that he'll carry me away to his castle, where we'll live happily ever after.
Fine. Now, take a bite. Don't let the wish grow cold. There. That's it. Did it taste good, my pet?
Oh, it feels so strange.
Her breath will still. Her blood congeal. The sleeping death. She cannot stir. Now I'm the fairest in the land. What's that? The little men return. I must hurry. Away to the farthest mountaintop, to a witch's lair. Let them follow if they dare.
Which way did she go?
There she is.
Well, what you standing here for? Up the mountain after, men. Up that mountain.
Come on. I see her now. I saw her in the lightning flash.
Well, don't let her get away. Get after her.
Surround the cliff. She can't get down.
Be careful, men. She's desperate. Watch out for that rock.
She's rolling rocks down off the hill. Oh, God. Oh,
Surround her. Get her.
Look! The lightning! It's all around her! Ah! Oh! She fell right past us! I feel the wind!
Struck by lightning, eh? Serves her right.
Well then, the Wicked Queen is dead!
Good riddance, I say.
Doc? Grumpy? Doc?
Oh, he's happy. Good news, happy. The lightning hit her, and she fell off the cliff. She's dead. Well, why didn't you cheer?
I can't, 'cause Snow White, she's dead too.
Well, there she is then. Don't you look pretty?
Looks like she wasn't dead at all.
She looks so pretty. I can't put the bear in her.
No, we can't bury it then. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll build a glass coffin. Glass and gold.
We'll keep flowers around it all the time. Please, no goldenrod.
No goldenrod's easy.
Because I'm gonna sit by her and watch her all the time.
Put the violets here, Stacey.
Uh-huh.
And the sweet peas there.
Uh-huh.
Dopey's daffodils beside.
One song, I have but one song only for you.
Listen, man, somebody's coming this way.
Riding a horse.
What's he want? Tell him to go away.
We can't do that, but he's a prince.
A prince?
Sure, look at his clothes. He's a prince, all right.
Good morning.
Good morning, Your Highness.
Is there something wrong? There are tears in your eyes.
Snow White is dead. There she lies.
Snow White is dead?
Yeah, dead.
And I've been searching far and wide. Here, let me kneel at her side. Oh, princess, ne'er was one so fair, for snow white skin and raven hair.
Oh, gosh, he's giving her a kiss.
Gosh, then he's her prince. The one she spoke of in the story.
Never mentioned his name since.
Did someone call? The princess spoke.
Look, she's awake.
Yeah, the spell is broke.
She's gonna live.
She isn't harmed.
Oh, I'm sleeping.
Just a charm.
Hooray! 'Twas I who called.
My prince!
Oh, Snow White, they thought you dead, these little men.
I think I must have been, but then you kissed me, or did I only dream?
No dream, I did. I'd searched for you so far.
But I've been waiting for you so long.
You knew I'd come?
I knew. Someday.
Someday my prince will come. Someday we'll meet again.
And away to my castle we'll go, to be happy forever, I know.
Goodbye, little man. Goodbye, Doc.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, bashful and sleepy and sneezy. Oh, please don't be sad, little man. I'll be coming back again.
You will?
Once every year we'll meet. And I'll cook for you too, and I'll make your house neat.
Hooray!
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Snow White.
Goodbye.
That prince, you better treat her right.
And the birds will
bells swing, and the wedding bells ring. Someday when my dreams come true.
So we say goodbye to lovely Snow White and her fairy prince. And now you'll hear our host in a personal chat with Walt Disney.
Picking up where we left off between the acts, here's Walt Disney to continue his animated conversation in a more serious vein. Tell me, just how old a story is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs?
Well, it's so old that no one knows when or where it was first told.
Is it true that it wasn't published until the Grimm brothers came along?
Yes, just about 100 years ago, Jacob Grimm was a very learned man, a scientist. You hardly think he'd good in fairy tales. But just as a hobby, and his brother collected a lot of old folk stories and legends, put them into a book, and called the book Grimm's Fairy Tales.
In their written form, Walt, fairy tales are supposedly only for children. But when you bring one to the screen, it captivates everyone. Age, language, gender makes no difference. What's the secret?
Well, here's half the answer. Over at our place, we're sure of just one thing. Everybody in the world was once a child. We grow up, our personalities change, but in every one of us, something remains of our childhood.
You mean that's a common denominator?
Not just about some. So thanks for your swell treatment of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and good night.
Good night. That was Walt Disney, whose magic turns a theater ticket into a grand adventure. And now, ladies and gentlemen, a word about our program for next Monday night. The past year has seen Errol Flynn rise to the heights of Hollywood stardom. In successive films like The Perfect Specimen, Robin Hood, and Dawn Patrol, he's proved himself a master of romantic comedy, adventurous melodrama, and streak dramatic roles. We hear this versatile and dashing gentleman next Monday night in the first of these hits, The Perfect Specimen. And co-starred, as she was in the picture, is another favorite, the delightful Joan Blondell. And so the Lux Radio Theater says goodbye to 1938. We who are behind the scenes are not alone in making these presentations possible. If our efforts have brought you pleasure, won't you remember that in the Lux Radio Theater is the means taken by the makers of Lux Flakes and Lux Toilet Soap to show their gratitude for your loyalty to these fine products. All of us, then, work together, and in 1939, our goal is again your entertainment and your friendship. A year of greater joys to be shared with you in the Lux Radio Theater. From all of us goes the hope that the new year will light your hearts and homes with happiness and health. Our sponsors, the makers of Lux Flakes, join me in inviting you to be with us again next Monday night when the Lux Radio Theater presents Errol Flynn and Joan Blondell in Perfect Specimen. This is Cecil B. DeMille saying goodnight to you from Hollywood.
Louis Silvers appeared through courtesy of 20th Century Fox Studio, where he directed music for the new film, Kentucky. Your announcer has been Melvin Ruick. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
I was just feeling really depressed. I had lost some of the imagination and joy of life, and that weighed me down.
I was so busy, I felt like I couldn't breathe for a moment. All the running, I needed a refreshing break.
As we were planning ahead for our marriage on March 27th, I really wanted a sweet honeymoon with my husband afterward. But it's hard to think of ideas. We were becoming discouraged.
Life's challenges are abundant, but thankfully I was able to help my friends Lillian, Brianna, and Alice find the perfect cure to their problems.
The solution was found in the wonderful play put on by Performing the Classics, Cinderella.
Cinderella brought joy into my life again.
The play was just so wonderful, it gave me the relaxation I needed.
I was utterly stunned at how well the actors performed. I've lost feelingness in my hand with all the clapping. I'm so glad that my husband and I were able to come to the play during our honeymoon.
Noelle is a wonderful director. She really knows how to bring the best out of her cast.
And thankfully, each of us were able to make it to 1, 2, or even all 6 of the 6 performances of the play.
There really was a time for each of us.
Come experience performing the classic Cinderella for yourself.
Be sure to come to Cinderella, which is brought to you by Performing the Classics Drama Group over the dates of March 27th through 30th. Experience the same magic that Lillian, Brianna, Alice, and Kelly did.
Side effects include laughter, dizzying delight, all reactions to magical effects, in addition to Performing Classics productions, and rare cases of missing friends' wedding. Attend at your own risk.